Hello, this is ZDs. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more Uncleared 2020 levels. I am going to start off, as I do not often do, with a failure. This is one of the hardest levels I've ever played. You have to get 100 coins along this path. You see the line shows where the coins are. And you have to dodge a sun, as well as fireballs that are being thrown by a Lakitu above. Actually, there are 10 Lakitus in total across the stage. The clear check time is about 72 seconds, and my record for number of coins gotten is about 72, I think, and I was about 50 seconds in the stage, so I still had probably 20 seconds to go before I saw the axe. I was competing with a few other Mario Maker Uncleared level guys, including Iculus, who is a very famous maker. And I played this for about 4 hours, and I couldn't beat it. I couldn't seal the deal. And then I went back this morning, and it had been cleared after 1,700 some tries. Right now, see, it's at just over 1,000. So this is when I quit last night. Or the night before I'm recording this anyway. Whoever beat it took, 700 more tries. On to the first actual level that I can clear. It's a Mario 2 level, kind of, and it's a huge pain in the ass. This level has some worth to it and some interesting things, but man, is this a pain in the ass. And kind of crappy, actually. There's this picador up front, which kind of clues me into what kind of level it's going to be. I kind of like this section. This is probably the hardest section in the level. But you're riding on the back of red sheeps, which follow you. But if you're standing on the front of them, they're going to go forward. And if you get any of these power-ups, you lose because you fall. And you see all the axes on the ground there. That's what everyone's dying. Past this section, I don't think I saw any X's, although I didn't die as much after this. I probably took me the longest to get through this section. This level has, I think this section is cool, but it is very difficult to deal with because that black background, it's really hard to tell how things are moving and how, where you have to go. Eventually, I realize when I get to these green fish, you kind of have to go back, and then the red fish kind of split up. Here you get the star, you go right through. You could actually live if you don't get a star, because if you can bounce off those green fish, the end is right above. And he does give you ample resupplies of the Mario 2 mushroom. One huge problem I have with this level, and aside from this, is that this section is tough. I kind of like how it works, but it's very tough. And then there's another long section before a checkpoint, and then there's another checkpoint, or is there? I can't remember. Maybe no, I don't remember. There isn't one after this. Yeah, there's a long section. This is the first time I get through this door, I think. Yeah, you really have to be patient with this, and it's tough. But yeah, there's a long section and a checkpoint, and then there's this huge, you see red coins up in the top right corner. Those are required, and he splits them up in a very obnoxious way, and there's just way too much after the checkpoint. Yeah, I didn't quite make that jump to the bullet. I thought I did. I was pretty close. We'll make sure we'll do a super jump. Also, this part right here, there is very little, if no indication, honestly, on where I'm supposed to go here. And I'm like, well, what the hell do you want from me? I go right, and I kind of assume I have to go right because I do see the bonsai bill, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to go left on the bonsai bill. I really don't know, but I actually avoid the bonsai bill altogether. I just use a regular bullet. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what he wants to do. So here's the... Oh, there are 2 checkpoints. There's this checkpoint and then the next checkpoint, and they're very close together. But we have a whole... After we get to the second checkpoint, we have a whole red coin collection thing, and there's a lot to it. And honestly, way more than enough for a whole level itself. You get on these Mecha Koopas, and you stand on to the right of them. They will follow you, basically. So this is my ride. Very slow ride. You'll hear that they have the... I think it's the end music to the game, Super Mario Brothers 2, attached to this Mecha Koopa. It's kind of a joke because it's such a slow ride. In the future, I'll probably speed that kind of thing up. You get the checkpoint, you go through this door. This is where the first coin is. There's a lot going on here, and it's not super clear, but there is a Boom Boom, so I feel like we gotta kill him. There's an infinite supply of power-ups, but it's very easy to kill, or you have to ride. So I didn't realize this at first. I thought maybe I had to get a key, but this is a red coin area, and the key coin. There's one key coin up above, and I accidentally, without realizing it, killed my way back through the door. Very easy to do that. So when you're fighting Boom Boom, you end up losing the power up, and then you accidentally bounce on the Koopa the only Koopa that can let you in the door. Actually, here I'm trying to find a way that I could maybe throw a shell and get back in there, but I don't think it's really possible. Maybe it's possible, but it would be very difficult. Not worth it. I just got a checkpoint, so we'll go back in here. I feel like you kind of do have to deal with the Boom Boom, just to get him out of the way. You're not unable to stand on the Boom Boom with the Super Mario Brothers 2 mushroom. You just bounce off him like normal, so he's gonna be flying up and annoying the hell out of you. So killing him is the best choice. You see this guy that I'm riding on right now, that's the Koopa that you cannot kill. He lets you back in the door. He's the only one that can let you back in the door. We go back, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, that has to be the first coin because it's right there by the checkpoint flag. I'm gonna take the slow ride to the right. Probably could have sped this part up. Like I said, I do speed it up in the future. Maybe just so you can appreciate how slow it runs. Or did I speed this up? No, I did speed it up. It is going faster. I probably doubled the speed here. It's still slow. I feel like on my editing program, if you do more than 2.5 speed, it goes so fast that it doesn't work right. A lot of power up refreshes here. I assume I want to kill those cactuses, cacti, pokies, and I do. Just so the Mecha Koopa can get on with his life, because he gets turned around by the cactuses. Whoops. Well, I killed the Mecha Koopa. Fortunately, I still have Buzzies that are going around everywhere. I do like that you have the Super Mario Brothers 2 mushroom. You can hold a guy forever, unlike you know, if you hold a Koopa shell, they come back to life. Of course, you can't do that in Super Mario Brothers 1 anyway. The SMB2 mushroom is the only way you can do that in the style. Wanted to kill him in case he had a key. He doesn't have a key. I get another key coin, so I'm at 3 now. Here's another big mess of a room with Boom Boom. 3 Boom Booms, 3 flying Boom Booms, which is really annoying. But he does give me infinite power-ups, so maybe it's not so bad. Yep, I killed the big Boom Boom. I think I may have actually looked in the program at this point, so I knew he had a key, and I knew the other ones didn't. So I go through here, and, you know, I get some hoorays or whatever, but I don't have the last 2 key coins, and there's no way to get back. And I don't want to go through that damn fish part again. So I have to wait out the timer. I do leave him a nasty note about soft lock. I mean, you do this kind of stuff, you at least let me get back in the door or let me die. You know, it's one thing. And that's when I boo it too. I'm like, look, I was fine with this level until this. I spent the time on the countdown looking at the program to find out where the other key coins were, which it was hard to see them even. But we're gonna speed this up pretty good. We'll get all the key coins out of this life. This is the final life. I did die a couple more times. It's very easy to mess up in that room. So the first key coin that you're supposed to have gotten already is back through here after the first checkpoint. I did notice after I beat the level that he actually, if I had comments on, he has a note that says that you can get that there's a key coin up there, but that doesn't really help me much. So you have to turn this guy around, you have to go to the left. Also, I don't like that. I mean, there's a big mess of guys in here too, but infinite power-ups that can take some damage, go through them. No big deal. Could have showed you that, I guess, but it's not that important. It's basically the only room you hadn't seen yet at this point. Yeah, kind of crappy. If he had just let me go back, I wouldn't have been mad about it, really. There was death stuff at the beginning, which I don't like. The soft lock really pisses me off. That first section where you have to ride the bullets up, you can die there. I accidentally guessed it correct the first time, thankfully, but it's not cool. The lack of direction in some spots I really don't like. Yeah, the soft lock is what puts it over the edge to being a garbage level, I think. And this one actually took me like almost an hour. I mean, that last section after that checkpoint, just to get all the key coins again, took forever. So yeah, I see the clear time 19 minutes. 258 tries, pretty fair. That fish section, I think most people couldn't get past it. I don't know if, like I said, I didn't see any access past that, but yeah. See, here's where I show his comments. He's like, "Oh, it does say that, but that's still whack. I don't like it." Going on to the Super Mario Bros. 3 level. This one is the only one this video that I don't boo. I like to boo levels. I'm sorry if you don't like that. This one doesn't get a like, but it's not bad, and it was fairly simple. Low grab level with bloopers, basically. Fairly simple concept. Well designed. Looks nice. I love the sky theme at night. I mean, that's the slow moving bothers a lot of people. Bloopers are not my favorite enemy, but they're not horrible either. It depends. You could probably argue that he spams them a little bit here, but not too bad, really. They're at regular intervals. There's not just a trillion of them or anything. There's some stacks of 2. Later on, there's going to be like stacks of 3 and 4 little ones. And eventually the finale is winged bloopers. It is almost a good idea just to kill them all. Just to get them out of your way. Like with the little stacks of bloopers, that's the hard part. You got the fire flower here. I was trying to take damage so I could, damage boost into the fire flower. But the slowness of the movement ended up killing me. This time around, I'm skipping the fire flower just because I just don't feel like I could get it. Staying above him is probably the best option here. So I'm small, and in this this is the final section of this level. It's a bit of a maze with red coins, not too bad. Pretty much every way leads to the red coin, so it's not like a real maze. You know, you can't get really lost. But here we got these wing bloopers, and they're annoying. I figured out the best way to deal with them was just to run away. And also, the way bloopers act is they will actually, if you're on the ground, they will never touch you. They will just hover over you. The problem is if there's a lot of them, they'll all kind of surround you, and their randomness makes it hard to jump, especially when I'm moving, you know, in slow motion. Here I cannot get up to get this block. But yeah, no matter what level I'm on, they will not go below me. They will stay hovering above me. Their programming is that they kind of hover one block above you when you're small. Actually, if you're large, they will hit the top of you. Right here, see, they won't actually hit me ever if I stay still. I moved to the left too quick, and God, I did speed this part up. Again, very slow motion but I do have the fire flower at this point. I also lose it right here. So I take damage now. I'm small. Now my goal is just to avoid them, break them up, move out of the way so they kind of despawn or whatever. And yeah, see, they're not gonna get me. I just have to be aware. I killed that guy. I just have to be aware that I don't jump when they're right above me. It's not actually that hard. It's just kind of annoying. Probably why I don't give this level a like, just because I don't like bloopers that much. They're not the worst enemy, though. And there, I ran right for the goal because I thought maybe there was going to be a troll with the bloopers. You saw the one coming from the left. And then I floated over the goal. Yeah, no, like, I did play another level by this guy. It was also Super Mario Brothers 3 level. I'll include it in the next video. I was going to include it now, but whatever. Super Mario World level is incredibly annoying. You'll notice that it has over 450 tries. Always scary when you see that. This one is a what we call a certified programmer, in that you're never going to beat it if you're not looking at the Wizardless website program. Because everything is basically hidden, you really have to do things in an odd way that is going to take you forever to figure out. There's also a lot of... this is kind of a cool setup, though. You have to stay between the donut and the muncher, and you kind of have to duck and jump. It's not that hard, but I did die plenty of times there. For some reason, this level, everything is a max jump. Every single jump is a max jump, and it's really annoying. So, I missed that jump. Yeah, I don't know why, and that's blind, so that's probably why I booted it there. I'm not sure if I started looking in the program already. But, yeah, I think after this room I did, because this is a soft lock. And again, it's, you know, I don't bitch too much about soft locks in levels like this, because there's no checkpoint on this level. That last level, the Super Mario Bros. 1 level 2 levels ago, I bitch about that because I have to wait out a clock. You can't restart from a checkpoint. Here, there's no checkpoint, so... You know, it'd been nice to have a checkpoint in this level, but it's not super long either. It's just very intricate what you have to do eventually. I'm looking for a hidden block is what I'm doing there, by the way, in case I missed it. So, at this point, I think I've looked. You do want to make sure you don't kill all those above, and you want to bounce off to the left side, because we're going back this way. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden stuff. Like, you're never going to see that pipe, really. It's up there. There's another door that I have to enter that you're never going to see. There's a bunch of shit up to the left, to the right in this area. You know, there's a big pit where you kind of assume, oh, this must be a blind jump. No, it's not a blind jump. There's nothing over there. They just want you to jump and die. Yeah, there's a door up here. The door down there is just a soft lock. There's nothing else down there. Tough jump. Abandon the Yoshi. This part probably is the hardest part. Super hard to get over this guy. Oh no, do I mess up this time? Yeah, I mess up. Try to Z jump off of this guy. You can't do it. And you know, if you knock this guy's wings off, I thought, well, I could maybe shell jump up there. No, you can't even do that. There's nowhere to shell jump. So you have to kind of get a bounce off that guy. That door, that key door right there. First of all, you could get back in it with this key. Probably should have made you do that, because that's even worse than what he does. But that's a death door over there. So yeah, you have to get over to the other side, get that Koopa dead. Gives you a key. You see me looking because there's a bunch of pipes here. There's a lot of death pipes in this level that I don't go in because I'm using the program. This area is completely blind. Red pipe kills you, I'm pretty sure. I think red pipe just dumps you in that pit that I was talking about in the subworld. This is basically the last section. Some platforming, and I totally mess up. Max jumps, not quite edge jumps, but pretty close. This is the final attempt. I'm not going to show you the whole level. It's garbage. This level is garbage. So yeah, max jump. Hope you make it. There are coin trails, but they're very hard to get. I almost get wasted there by the skewer. You want to be running, so you kind of have to go right away. That pipe is nothing, and then there's a space, and there's hard blocks behind the goal, and there's one spot. Yeah, garbage level. Doesn't bother me to boo that one. Give him a serious leave. On to the NSMBU level, the new Super Mario Brothers level. One of my rare one-shots, but I can't brag too hard because I was totally using the program on this one. This level is lame. Typical Japanese garbage. What is it? Kill 141 Goombas, something like that? Yeah. I'll speed up this first part because you have to sit here and wait for these Goombas to spawn, and there's like 10 of them, I think, to come out of this pipe. You're just sitting here waiting for the shit to happen. It's very boring. And they'll keep coming until you kill 10 of them. If one of them walks off screen, which I think one did, it'll still spawn 10. Then there's a whole bunch of Goombas in a big pile over here. Gotta watch out for these fish. Yeah, this one had 107 tries. That's not that hard, but... and, you know, you could do it without the program. It wouldn't be that bad. But there are death pipes and shit like that. But it's really not that complicated. You see me pause here. And it's because there's nowhere to go, so it's got to be one of those pipes. I just wanted to make sure. Once I realized I had to go in the pipe, I was like, open the program. I'm like, I'm not going to go through death pipes if I can help it. I'll just tell me which one it is. And there wasn't actually death pipes in that room. There's only one pipe that worked. But you know, with all the enemies spawning from the pipes, I really wanted to be sure which one I needed to go in before I tried it. Pause it again, see which one of these pipes to go down. The left one is the death pipe, the right one is the win. Very easy, honestly. I don't know how it took them how it took people 107 lives, and they couldn't even beat it because, I mean, it's not that hard. I could see a few lives lost to the trying to get in, figure out which pipe, and you know, the 2 pipes you need to take. But it's pretty easy otherwise. Onto the 3D World level, a classic 3D World castle level with a kill Meowser clear condition. Thankfully, only one Meowser. This one isn't too bad. I do boo it though because I feel like, and I don't even keep the life where I boot it. But I think what happened was Meowser cornered me, and in a really like inopportune spot and killed me like pretty early on in the second life I used. I think I only used 3 or 4 lives on this one. But yeah, that's my problem with this level is that Meowser chases you, which is how it's supposed to be. That's how this the character works in the video game, I guess. Although I never got to that part of 3D World, I've still never beaten that game. But yeah, I think he cornered me like in this section and killed me, and I'm like, well, I couldn't even do anything. Oh yeah, he grabbed me like where I have to get him between that thwomp. I know I died on these spikes one time. Bad jump. He might have killed me in this section. No, he kills me in this section now, I think. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Cheap death. Yeah, I think the second time he caught me where that, where I have to hide from that thwomp, and there was nothing I could do because the thwomp was in the way. He just jumped up and grabbed me. Yeah, not cool. I don't like it. And oh, and I died here too. I already booted it, and I died because of that dev mushroom. Also worth booing for the dev blocks. Just put blocks in there for God's sakes. Why do you need to make them invisible? That's so cheap. I know it happens in Super Mario Brothers games kind of, but this part I don't know if you, yeah, and here I get cornered again. Again, I think it's a fair boo. It's not a super fair level, I don't think. I have the mushroom here, I just take damage. I don't know if you can, I mean, it would be really hard to get through those skip squeaks fairly. This section just annoying. I don't think there's anywhere for Meowser to appear, but you could easily get hit by his fire, I guess. Dash pad section, not too bad. It'd be really easy to run into him, but at least he's down there. There's only a few places where Meowser can actually pop up in this level, but yeah, a lot of the places are, they're probably intended, but they're not fair because, you know, you can't really do much about them. Don't want to slide down that, you'll get hit. Here's another dev shroom over here. And there is one non-dev power-up. I would not call it a dev power-up because it's not in a hidden block, but up here there is a cat suit. A little further. Kind of wondered if I had to kill the Boom Boom. Thankfully I don't. Yeah, up the tree. You always want to check trees, so I don't consider that a and I Z jump, or I do the little cat dash and I mess up. And I get hit again by Meowser. I'm gonna make sure I stay up here. You have to kill him with you can kill him with shells. You don't want to kill him with a cat suit anyway, because that doesn't work very well. He's dead pretty quick from that. Probably like 3 or 4 hits. And that's the level. This kind of a cute bonus section right here. I was a little afraid that he was gonna try to kill me, but it's fair. It's not gonna kill me. It's just get some coins. And you know, if you were able to keep the cat suit, there's a bonus up here too if you climb this fence, which is nice. You don't get the 1-up if you don't do that. Yeah, I feel like it's not the worst level just because, but just because he puts certain sections where Meowser can grab you and you can't move, it's kind of lame. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week.